Okay, so Simon, today just working with Josh. Josh, we've got it set at 15 degrees.
Yeah.
Would you like it a little more sensitive, or are you happy with that?
I think just while we're getting used to it, this is probably pretty good, and then we can just see.
Okay.
But I think it doesn't feel like it's going to take too much for it to beep, so I think it'll be
Super.
good,
And just for our designer who's not here today, just a bit of background.
I'm an opening bat, play for Papatoa Cricket Club, left-hander. I do have a few issues with my head falling over when I hit through the leg side, so I'm really excited to try this out and see if it can help me.
Boom, excellent.
Yeah, so I feel like sometimes with me, because if I get the weight over the top of my back leg, I have issues going this way, which is why this is going to be good. I don't think I'd ever go that way, but especially when I'm hitting straight. When I'm hitting straight, I should be fine, but when I'm clipping off my legs, because I go back and across and my weight's over my back leg, I can get into a position where my head starts to go that way.
Okay. Is it an issue?
I don't necessarily think it's an issue in terms of I find myself getting out playing that, but I think it's definitely something I want to be better at, to have more control hitting through the leg side as opposed to just sort of playing away from my body.
Fair enough.
Is that alright, Tyson? Can we bring it a bit closer? About there. Here he is.
Heads.
Can you hear the beeps?
Yeah, it's not really beeping when I'm playing shots. It's just when I'm getting the setup.
So just,
Not sensitive enough.
so are you happy with the sensitivity now, or should we take it down a tad? We're at 15.
I reckon we can make it a little bit more sensitive.
Okay.
Yeah. I haven't found it's beeped while I've played a shot yet.
So one of the things and I'd like to pick your brain about this, one of the things we've actually been saying with regards to when it beeps.
Yeah.
It can beep,
Once or twice.
well, we don't want it to beep at point of release.
Yeah.
It needs to be silent, and it needs to be silent on point of contact.
Okay.
After, we're fine. Because
Yeah.
obviously, I mean, preaching to the choir here, we've got to be still at release.
Yeah.
And hold that position on contact. Any thoughts?
Yeah, I think what you just said is right. You want it to, but at the same time, if it's beeping on contact, that's obviously showing a flaw in your head position. So I don't mind, like if it's going to beep while I contact the ball, I'd rather that than it be silent and go nuts after I hit the ball, because then I know that I'm in a bad position when I go to hit the ball, as opposed to, oh yeah, I've hit it, I think I'm alright, and then it goes beep, 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 sort of thing. So for the purpose of training, I don't mind the fact that it beeps whenever your head gets to a certain degree.
Absolutely. Okay.
Okay, so we're set at 20 degrees. A little less sensitive. The previous couple of balls were at 15.
Yeah, beep there. Oh, yeah.
Rolling some more zines here.
Can't even see the fuck.
shot.
I didn't video that one, don't stress.
Damn.
The one
That was a good
before
shot,
that one, the one that you actually pumped, you were both really happy with. I think you were too. With regards to the feedback from the device, good, bad?
Yeah, I think it's good. Like I said, a few you recorded before had the same shot and it got a beat. So I just tried to straighten my head up a little bit more, and not only did it not beat, but I felt I hit it a lot better, and it hit a lot straighter as well. So in regards to the device, I reckon it's helped a lot. Just knowing when you, even if it's just like a tiny bit out, knowing when you're in a bad position so you can correct it going forward.
So just to the viewer, I did not pay him to say that.
Ah, you prick.
Solid. I concur. Excellent.
That's a serious leap, that. Huh? Oh, no, just leave it. I'll just move across a bit more. Yeah, sweet. It's not straighter. No beat there.
Great result.
Right. Fuck, that one went. So I thought I hit that quite well.
Oh, did it beat?
Yeah, like as I hit it.
Your head would have been there, like you still hit it well,
But yeah, that's
actually hit it rather than
yeah.
that shoulder, I reckon. Front shoulder,
Okay.
slightly.
And that one hits better, but didn't hit it.
Did that go as well?
Yeah.
Go 3 more.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. It didn't.
Josh, just a couple of thoughts with regards to the balls you hit, the device. Floor is yours, mate.
Yeah, I felt that when so I obviously just started hitting straight. Felt that I didn't personally get a huge amount out of it when I was hitting straight, because that's not where my head seems to be an issue. As soon as I moved across and started trying to hit off my hip, I found that even balls I thought I was hitting well, my head wasn't in a good position. So in that sense, I think the device is good because it lets you just play around with your own technique, because a lot of the time when you're batting you think that if you middle the ball you've hit it well, and I found that the more frustrated I got with the device beeping, the more I got straighter and was able to hit the ball a lot better at the end of the session there. So no, I honestly I think it's very helpful in that regard.
Would you say when you were going squarer,
Yep.
you'd need a little more leeway, so it would be need to be a little less sensitive?
Yeah, potentially when you're hitting anywhere between sort of mid-wicket to behind square leg, I think it's a little bit unnatural, especially for me in the way I set up to keep your head dead still, especially when you're hitting behind square leg.
Yeah.
So I think maybe behind there you need a little bit more leeway, but the way it is set up through mid-on and mid-wicket is very good because it's so easy to fall over there.
So going straight to what you said between mid-off and what did you say, mid-off and mid-wicket?
Mid-off and mid-wicket, I think
Yep.
the sensitivity is perfect.
So it would be, we could make it a lot more sensitive than it would be behind square.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just want to put it into, just make sure that I've got what you're saying there.
Yeah.
Excellent.
So I think behind square leg, you need a little bit less sensitivity because your head obviously is going to. It's almost impossible to get your head perfectly straight and tuck it off your hip.
Yeah.
Well, maybe for some people, not for me. But yeah,
Super.
between mid-off, cover, and mid-wicket, it's nothing wrong.
Did you enjoy using it?
I think it's very good. Yeah, I'd use it again.
Why?
Why did I enjoy using it?
Yes.
It just gives you an insight that you can never, really have. It's all very well a coach telling you straighten your head, straighten your head, straighten your head, but until you can actually see it yourself with the beep and hear it and get it to the point where it's frustrating you, I think for me that's going to help a lot, as opposed to someone just telling me lift your head, lift your head, lift your head. If I can see exactly what they're talking about when it goes, then I know where my head needs to be.
Champion. Good to see you again. Second time you testing headline with us. At the moment, the device is set at 20 degrees, which was a lot more leeway than you had the previous time. Are you happy with the feel? Could you just move the head around, or potentially like a shadow shot? We've isolated one side.
Yeah. No, I think it'll be good. Yeah, to start off, we can maybe change it to 15 or something afterwards, but
Okay, so you want less.
see how we go first.
Fair enough. Just a question from you guys. Do you reckon that could, you both coach, you both play, do you reckon that could potentially be a goal, actually getting it more sensitive, thus indicating better head position?
Yeah, I think it's good having the different levels. Like if you start on 20, 30, whatever you start on, and then as you progress, going up and up and up.
Make it harder during the session or over a couple of sessions.
It just means you can use it on a range of batters. Because if you're using it with a first 11 player compared to someone junior who's not very good,
Junior's never played before.
yeah, exactly. It becomes useful for all grades of people.
Super.
Me?
Hey?
You need a beat?
Yeah. Of course I did. Of course I did.
Oh, see.
But that beep.
Did it?
I think it was just after. Where did you feel it? Well, sorry, where did you feel it beeped?
Oh. Maybe just after I hit it.
Okay.
So I was obviously going.
So I want your thoughts. I mustn't be saying anything.
Hard yards out here.
Beeped on contact
Anyone
there.
ever said the bowling machine was easy?
Hey?
Anyone ever said the bowling machine was easy? Tough week.
But that one didn't beep.
Second, there, just hold. That was really, really tidy. You instantly said it didn't beep.
Yeah, it surprised me.
So again,
Surprised me a little bit, but
were you happy with the result?
yeah, I was happy with the way I had it and where I was. Probably being a little bit technical. I was probably playing it a little bit away from myself, but
Okay.
then the balance and everything was pretty good and the head position felt real nice.
Mine just how it's flying.
Hey? Yeah.
Flying. Right.
Can I just stop you there?
Yeah.
Superb, very, very good. I'm having a look at your timing. The beep is sometimes on contact, sometimes just after. Can we take a little bit of sensitivity away and see how that feels, or do you want to stay with us?
It's up to you. I don't
No, no. You tell me what you feel. Do you want to make it a little bit harder? Do you want to make it a little bit easier? I need your
think
feedback.
leave it where it is for now,
Okay.
and then I'll try and hit them. I'll come across a bit and see how I go on the leg side for a little bit.
Super. It's a good ball.
Ah, lovely.
No beeps.
Yeah.
It's been given.
Of course.
Ah,
See, I don't normally think that I'd stay that still.
that's what I mean, yeah.
Hitting that.
You feel like you're there, but then your head's obviously going at some point.
No, but it didn't beat there.
But not.
Nah, which is surprising. So I've obviously, like that didn't beat there when I just did
Yeah.
that. So I've stayed there.
Because your head's still straight, it's not tilted.
Yeah. Yeah, which is a good thing, I guess.
Tell you what, don't miss any of these. No. Did that one beat?
Yeah.
That's that one that I mean. It's hard to hit that one without it going.
That one didn't go though.
Nah, the one before.
Yeah, yeah.
It's quite a bit straighter.
Whoa.
Great shot.
Clean as a whistle.
Oh. Oh, well.
Can't put that one on my Instagram story.
Ah. I thought you were reading a text. Oh, that one. Do you see the flash?
Yeah. Because I'm doing that cricket thing. You know how we like testing that. That's okay. I'm just being how long is this always work? Drop. Good. Not feeling too tired. I'm gonna fall asleep.
I'm going to give you a little more sensitivity to the area you're playing now.
Yep.
Well, less sensitivity rather.
Yep.
So just a little more freedom.
Yep.
I'm having a look at the video. The head definitely is moving less
Yeah.
with regards to roll. How's it feeling?
It's good. It's just those ones, yeah. I think naturally I'm going across a little bit, which is annoying. Need to try and get there, open it, and then stay on it a little bit more, rather than looking to go across and then kind of having it fall back towards it.
Okay, super. So I've moved you up to 25 degrees now.
For the
Can you
leg
just-
side?
Yep. Can you just test that?
Yep.
Feel it?
Hey?
Feel it?
Oh. Yeah.
Like it?
Yeah.
Especially for that straighter one, eh?
Yeah.
Super.
Okay.
Hey,
Wow.
did that beep?
Did it beat before or after?
I think it was just after. We can check the video afterwards.
Oi. Wow.
Pictures.
We got 3 more.
Yeah.
That's runs. Go.
How did you find that? You've obviously tried the device before.
Yeah, good.
But you haven't used the batting. Please, floor's yours.
I think maybe a lot more conscious of my movements with my head and where I was trying to get to, especially on the leg side there. Yeah, I didn't get so frustrated as much as I thought I might have. So I think I don't know. I think it just makes you more accountable for the movements that you're making each ball, and just makes you move, like make nice, smooth kind of movements towards the ball. Yeah, and just keeping nice and still, which is kind of the main aim of the game, I guess. So I felt it was quite good. Got used to it, and it felt right.
So with the adjustments we've made now and the device actually being adjustable, would you say, and I'm just curious, that rather than having a standard and you either make it or you don't, there's now a bit of flexibility and you can gauge your progress by how much less you're moving?
Yeah, I think that's good. I think that has to be kind of the main, I think that's probably the main feature of it, is being able to do that depending on who's using it, rather than just, yeah, you have to be better than 20 degrees, otherwise you're not good at cricket kind of thing. I think, yeah, it's kind of, yeah, I think that's definitely the best feature of it, is being able to change it dependent, because you could have a dude that sets up completely different to another person and straight away they're going to be beeping the whole net.
Super. How did it feel?
Yeah, good. Wasn't too loud or too annoying. Kind of just a little reminder that you're leaning over a little bit. But yeah, you don't even really know it's there until it beeps.
You could hear it though?
Yep.
Super. Josh.
Hello.
Oh,
While you're down there.
Probably not your best angle. Just curious, could you see the light flashing?
Yes. Yeah, I could.
Okay,
Quite clearly too.
excellent.
Every ball.
Find that. Put you on the
No, it
spot.
was really good. I definitely
like I spoke before, I definitely got a lot out of it in terms of, especially ones where it makes you accountable of your head movements, and it sort of puts into context that just because you're hitting the ball well doesn't necessarily mean you're in the position you want to be in. So in that sense, I think it's good. I know I spoke before about maybe looking at having a little bit less sensitive behind square leg, but it'll be interesting to see how other people find that, or whether that's just something that I struggled with.
Yeah, I think it was pretty good. Yeah, just having that little reminder there that you're slightly out of position, sort of thing, when you're hitting the ball, and then you know when it is that you're hitting it. Most of the time, you can kind of hear the beat, even on contact or just after. So I think that's probably the main point of it, is to be able to hear it and know when you're in a good position or not. But yeah, I think it's pretty good.
How did you guys find the feedback in real time?
Good.
In the moment.
Yeah, I think it was pretty I just told you when you got it right, when you got it wrong, basically, and when you were slightly out of position. Some of the shots I was surprised that it didn't beat, but maybe that's just me kind of over analysing it, which is another good thing that it kind of teaches you as well, is to not be too over the top when analysing your shots if it comes off quite well.
Yeah, I think it's good. It simplifies batting to an extent. Just if you can focus on, there's a lot of parts going on, if you can isolate one part. If you can isolate one part of your batting and look at your head's so important when you're batting. So if you can isolate that part of it and figure out, like, when you're getting it right, when you're getting it wrong, I think it does go a long way in terms of progression through a training. Work on things a lot quicker than potentially you normally could if you just had someone talking to you.
What would you guys like added to it? Firstly, what would you like? Secondly, what are you not too fond of?
I don't really have any issues with it. I don't really have anything I'd take out of it. I like what would you add to it?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's pretty good, to be honest.
Yeah.
I think the best part about it is like it works, but it's simple. And as soon as you start overcomplicating it, that's when it gets harder to use. At the moment, the thing that I like about it is, and like we spoke about before, being able to change the degree of angle as to when it can be used by any level of cricketer, whether it be first class or someone who's just learning how to play. So I think in that sense, the simpler you keep it, the better it is. So I really don't have anything that I'd add to it.
How important would the app be to you guys?
Yeah, massive.
Yeah. I think it's a big part of it, and it just takes it that little bit out of the basic kind of drill aid to kind of more of a coaching and feedback sort of thing, and you can alter it to each player rather than just sticking it on your head and hoping it doesn't beat.
Would being able to record the sessions and draw back on be important?
Yeah, I was just about to say that actually. It would be cool if you could, know how many times it beeped, and sort of, I know that on the app you've got the head on the spirit level, and sort of knowing at what angles it beeped. Obviously that's a lot of work, but being able to look back and see, okay, I'm falling over here, and it's not the whole way down, it's just a small portion of the way down, that would probably help you in terms of your training.
Kind of if you could put in, like, say face 50 balls here, if you can put you're going to face 50 balls and see how many times it beeps in that 50. Could be quite a good little thing to add to it, just to so you've got numbers as well.
So something we're potentially looking to do with version 2 is integrate the camera into the actual app, so you can film and you have the fluctuation at the bottom as it's happening with the camera. So if you watch the video back, you can see this is when it started to move, this is what happened. Is that something you guys would be interested in with video?
If you could stick your phone up or whatever and just record your session.
If you could link it to a camera or like a little camera you could chuck on the machine or chuck behind the stump or something.
Okay.
And it's connected, and as it goes, when you're watching it back, just instead of putting like a little red line or something, or a little red ball up when it tilts or something like that.
Okay. Jens, thank you so much for your time. and I'll definitely be in touch. Really appreciate the feedback. You guys played really well, and best luck for the season.